Preview, guys. Here we go. Let's do a little bit of a reaction to the patch preview. Full 30.22 preview. Mage attack speed. We're looking at varying approaches for different champions based on whether they already have a good attack frame, how much they want to be attacking. We know this may put some champions a bit over balance wise, but we want to assess how impactful this change is and then scale back where necessary, probably in the early game area. Briar. Changes are targeted at reducing how potent Briar is in lower skill brackets and secondarily targeted at reducing the effectiveness of some of the lethality builds that have been picking up recently. We'd like Briar builds to still be fighter oriented. Grace is a bit too durable overall and especially into the early game. We like that he's a good duelist, but he's winning the stat checks early a bit too often. Kassadin. Overall, Kassadin benefited from longer, less snowbally games. We're taking some of his elite skewed spells down a tad. Rip Kassadin, as per usual. Champion never can breathe anymore. Nyla. Large cooldowns like R tend to be better utilized by normal players, which also tend to stand in the ability more for longer. We're reducing the total impact of this ability that intends to make her weaker in normal play without impacting higher levels of play as much. Senna gained a bunch from longer, less noble games, and her Q usage and output are used significantly better by higher skill players. We're taking some power away for this while still making sure the ability remains satisfying. Ziggs. Ziggs is too strong everywhere but stronger in bot than mid. We're targeting an armor nerf which should be effective in bot and would usually be pretty effective in mid, especially in normal play, but Ziggs is longer range than most and is less effective than he'd normally be. Gragas. High haste, codex stacking, is spamming builds, while funny are largely ineffective. Just look a bit strange box, so we're adjusting the cooldown paradigm. What is he talking about? What? Looks strange and largely ineffective. Yeah, just because majority of players can't use it doesn't mean it's large, like... whatever. So they're nerfing boss. Impregnator Gragas. Yeah. Seraphine, targeting mostly the outputs that are tied to farming roles, AP ratio, Q as farming tool, and leaving most of the supportive outputs intact. Hoping that this keeps her support power roughly same while tapping down bot. I should have played Seraphine, this champ is for sure not balanced. Anyway, Dr. Mundo will get a slight revert on his E, still a nerf champion. Okay, whatever. Mage basic attacks. Okay, so timing. Rumble, Singe, Heimerdinger, Ziggs, Iron, Nico, Ari, Twisted Fate, Timo. What is timing? Missile speed, attack speed. Timing is what? Like how fast it swings before the auto attack goes through or what? I don't even know what timing means. I know this Haze build. I agree this shouldn't be in the game. Gragas E should have like a cap. I don't like what Riot is doing, because Riot is just nerfing late game haste AP Gragas, which makes no sense. This ability should obviously not be no cooldown, but it should have a cap. I don't like Riot changes personally. Anyway. I don't even know what timing means, but anyway, what the fuck is timing? Frame before your auto attack goes off. AI animation. I mean, out of these champions, they probably all are fine with this. From my personal experience, Nico and Ari do not have as hard of a time last hitting as any of these champions. From me playing, I like Twisted Fate and Xerath, for example, have terrible auto attacks. I agree with that because I played them both. But Twisted Fate and Nico and Ari are not so bad, IMO. Like, the problem with Nico is not her auto attack timing, it's more about her AD. Her AD is really low, but you can't really buff the AD because then you also buff on hit Nico, right? This is the problem. Proud, thank you for subbing. Epic Syndra, BG. PG, man. P fucking G. Big Syndra. Maybe we try Seraphine. I don't have her? How? Oh, I do have her. I need Cocoa Bob's built. Cocoa Bob. APC Seraphine? No, I go AP. Leandri for sure, yeah. I was just looking what runes he goes, just in case I would have a different... He goes Cut Down. I mean, Cut Down sounds kinda good. For sure. And he goes Haste Shard. He goes Present Mind Cut Down. I mean, maybe if you don't go tier, you actually have mana issues, so this makes maybe sense, actually. I can try this, but the only problem is, like, playing against Syndra, that shit can one-shot you so fast. It's gonna be hard. Okay. Anyway. So, where were we? Okay, so we had Mundo, Mage attack, basic attack changes, Ramus, bonus armor plus 10. Briar, Q damage goes down by 20 max rank, Q armor shot goes down by 6% max rank, R damage goes down by 50 max rank and 25 rank 2, and AD scale is worse. Okay, Briar's losing some damage. Low elo champ, whatever. Graves loses 2 armor on E. Kassadin loses AP ratio on 5% on E, 10% on R. His R used to be 40, by the way. It went to 60. Now it's 50. Nyla Q bonus attack speed goes down by 10%. R damage over time. Less AD scale, 30% less. Base damage unchanged, burst damage unchanged, R total damage. Okay. This looks like a pretty mild Nyla nerf. Senna, Q damage down by 20. Q healing down by 20 as well. Okay. A bit worse than a Q. Tamkench passive bonus health ratio 1% down. Ziggs loses 4 armor. Yeah, I'm sure that's yeah, I'm sure, you know. I don't know. I was expecting Q damage nerf. Ziggs could do so much damage for no mana, low cooldown. That's what I was expecting. I guess not. Instead, we're just gonna put every mage is just gonna have garbage stats like 18 armor. Shirashi lol, thanks for spam. Brand E damage will go up by 15 and 10% AP ratio. These are such small changes, man, everywhere. This is how Riot balances the game. They make these changes that will end up being 1% plus or minus in win rate. Always the same. I don't know why they call it a champion adjustment if the champion is just straight up getting buffed. Can someone explain? Oh, because it lost 5 damage rank 1. It's called an adjustment. Fuck off with that one. Every character Riot balances, they just make the smallest balance change possible. There's no big balance change in any of these champions. Gragas, so basically better E early, worse late, especially if you stack haste. Not a fan, but it is what it is. R travel time down by 0.5. This actually can matter a lot because his R is very dependent on how people space. Whether you're gonna knock someone into tower and stuff. This is probably gonna fuck with people's memory a lot at the beginning. Janna, I already know I'm gonna hate everything I'm gonna read. Attack range up by 50. Attack timing down. Lots of other base stat changes. New passive. Okay, I guess I'll... New passive. So new passive she has 20 to 25, 20, 25, 30, 35 of bonus MS as on-hit damage and W damage. Oh my god. No longer provides Janna 6% MS towards allies. Oh. So she's becoming more of a like, less of a, hey, I'll boost my teammates, more of a like, I'll boost myself. Q mana up by 30. Q cooldown up by 2. Okay. What? Q damage up by a bit. Q channel damage. W cooldown 8 to 6. W mana 50 to 70. Dude, she's just gonna be a spam W bot. I can't. She's just gonna spam W, nothing else. What are these changes, man? W chain damage, same basically. Plus passive, so W damage is buffed. W passive no longer deactivates while on champion cooldown. No! That means she casts W on you and still runs giga fast while she slows you. Nice! Love to hear that, Riot. Remove the weakness of W. Nice. W slow duration 2 seconds. Still a lot. New E cooldown reduced by 20% on CC with QWR. E cooldown is up by 1. 3 by late. So a buff to E. Rem. E no longer provides 15 heal shield power on CC with QWR. E shield up. Base ratio. New E shield no longer decays. Another buff. E shield duration 4. E mana down. Alright, so let me get this straight. Her Q is going to be the most underwhelming spell on her. Her E is straight up buffed. Her W is straight up giga buffed. Her passive is less about teammates. It's more about self-centric. She has a higher attack range, so she's better in lane. I don't know about the base stat changes because they're not shown here. Overall, I mean, I don't know. The champ just looks buff to me. Especially for solo queue. It's just gonna be egoistic solo Janna gameplay. Nice. I think Riot Games is doing a good job. Hey, I think Balance Team is doing a good job, guys. Passive damage on Seraphine will go up base, down AP ratio. You need at least 250 to break even. So this is probably a buff to midlane Seraphine. Q damage amp threshold is gonna go to 85% missing HP, so it's gonna be... Oh, okay. So it's gonna have a little bit worse wave clear. W shield is going to be 5% less AP. I mean, Seraphine is still fine. These changes don't do anything. I mean, passes are gonna be better. Her Q is slightly worse, W is slightly worse. She's still fine. Fuck. Jax. Double ADC into Jax, where they also have random value on Tamkench and Iceborne Gauntlet. This game is completely lost. There's nothing that can win this game unless enemy is completely gapped in skill. And I can't take that gamble. I'm forced to dodge this. This is all the base that changes. Okay. Health growth increased, base mana increased, mana growth reduced. Okay, so she has a bit less mana, but then again her W and E cost less. Base AD reduced, okay. AD growth reduced, okay. Armor growth reduced, attack range increased. Okay, well, these are mostly nerfs. The base AD is the biggest nerf here. Mana won't matter, base AD and AD growth matters because of higher A range. Rest is fine. Nice, I was forced to dodge. Okay, there's a lot. Zoe attack speed change. Base attack speed up. Zilean. Attack missile speed. Oh. Okay, Zilean is getting definitely way more love here than other. Attack wind up. I don't get this. Is this a buff or a nerf? I don't understand this change. Like, what are these numbers? 20.83333. Lower wind up is a buff, okay. Okay, this will matter a lot. Zard has really terrible last hitting, so if you don't play attack speed rune on Zard, you cannot last hit every range minion under tower. With this, you might be able to, so this isn't good. You know what I think though? I think even though all these changes are going through, there's still a very high chance every mage is still going to play attack speed, and I'm not even kidding, because the AP shard is just bad, and so is the haste shard. Velcro change. Not bad. Velcos has perfect auto attack animation already. Attack missile speed. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna have to relearn Veigar attack speed, attack missile. Okay, that's really fair. Twisted Fate attack range, wind up percent. Okay. A lot of champs are having just the same numbers, by the way. Teemo attack missile goes up. That's gonna nerf like Teemo players who attack you in tower. Attack you under tower and try to space out the shot. Okay. Okay. Singed, interesting. Attack wind up changes? Isn't this a nerf? Fair enough. Orianna attack change. Oh, that is literally not even noticeable. Yo, this is not even noticeable. This is not noticeable. Okay, very small. Attack speed growth. Man, they should really give Lisandra like 2 more AD in lane, in my opinion. This champion has way too little AD. LeBlanc. Nah. Nah. Are they just reverting it or what? Did they just revert the whole LeBlanc change? Attack, missile speed. Okay. Missile speed 300. That's fair. That's fair. Annie. Man, this one is gonna hurt. Nah, this is a huge laning buff to Annie. This is huge. Okay. I don't know.